Hello and welcome to SCC's Community Corner. I'm so glad you're with us today. My name is Terry Priest and I'm Executive Director of our SCC Foundation, and I get to do this great thing where we get to bring all these wonderful things that are happening in our community to you all. Thanks for being with us today. And we have two folks with us that are no stranger to the couch here, we'll call it. We have Miss Selena Rao and we have Miss Kayla Henson, and they are both with the Columbus County Partnership for Children. Good morning, ladies. How are y'all doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So glad that y'all could be with us today, because I know you have lots to talk about with the program that you all represent. Selena, you've been doing this a long time, haven't you?
It's been a while, yes.
How long have you been with this organization?
I have been with the Partnership for Children since 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's been a mighty long time.
It has been. It has been. You've done great things in our community. And Kayla, how long have you been with them?
About a year and a half.
Okay. Well, good. It's always good to have some new folks coming in. So tell us a little bit about Smart Start, because that's what we're here to talk about, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So Smart Start came into being around 1993 as a way to answer an issue of children arriving at kindergarten unprepared for learning. So Smart Start came into being to address some of the circumstances around that: literacy, family support, early care and education. And we work a lot with the teachers in the child care facilities as well as parents trying to prepare their children for kindergarten. So we are funded through the state, and those areas of focus are throughout North Carolina. We're part of a network of Smart Start partnerships, when it include 75 local partnerships, and then we have an umbrella organization, the North Carolina Partnership for Children.
Okay. So what are some of the services that you provide? I know you work with the students and with children and with parents, but what are some of the specific services that you provide?
Some specific services include support for teachers. So of course we know that teacher wages are not where they should be or could be, especially in the pre-K arena. So we offer services that support supplements for teacher wages. So we also provide quality enhancement services, which we have a specialist who will go to the daycares and help them prepare for their assessments so that they're ensuring that there's quality in those facilities. We work with the licensed child care facilities, and of course with our focus being children ages birth to 5, we work with those families who have those children. We also have the Early Learning and Family Resource Center, which is located in downtown Whiteville, where it's a lending library. And our services, I want to say, are free to families that come, and we do have like a nominal fee for membership to the ELF, is what we call our Early Learning and Family Resource Center. But families can come in, they can check out resources, they can participate in story time with their children. We have several other opportunities to really impact the children's ability to build a firm foundation before they enter kindergarten.
And that's so key, isn't it?
It really is.
Now, so that's promoting literacy, right?
Yes.
Are there other ways, like once they get to kindergarten, or other ways that you all promote literacy?
Yes. I'm going to leave that to Kayla to share that part.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have the Raising a Reader program. Those in the schools may have seen the red bags that get sent home. So they are rotated amongst the students, and they've got 3 books in them each. And the goal is just to give kids more access to books and to get them engaged in reading with their parents. We're trying to create that internal motivation to read so that they will become lifelong readers. We also offer, as part of that program, workshops for the parents to help them learn how to read actively with their kids. So you're not just reading word for word what's on the page, but you're getting the kids involved, which gets them more interested in it. And then we have a separate from Smart Start funding is our Champions for Literacy program. We've been doing every summer for the past
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
And that's at Edgewood Elementary. Okay. So they have a summer reading camp, and we partner with them in any ways that we can. We come in and we do activities with the kids. We read books with them to get them engaged in the reading process. And that's funded through Champions for Literacy's international paper donations.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Well, so tell me a little bit about creating community resilience. I know that's one of the things that you all are talking about. What are some ways that you do that? I don't know who wants to answer that.
So we are engaged with what we call our Resilience Coalition, and across the board we are doing collaboration with Bladen County and Robinson counties. We're part of a regional resiliency task force coalition, and what we're doing is we're funded through Kate B. Reynolds Charitable Trust for this particular activity, is bringing awareness to our communities about adverse childhood experiences and how that plays such a role in a child's ability to even learn. And adverse childhood experiences can be what hinders even adults when they grow into adulthood. Experiences they had with adversity and trauma when they were younger impact their lives even in adulthood. So, and also it's been tied to certain diseases and other sicknesses and illnesses as well. But trying to turn the tide on that so that we're not focusing on the adversity, but learning to be a resilient community is what we're striving to do with this collaboration in our local community. So we have our coalition here, which is Resilient Columbus in our county, and then the other two counties also have coalitions. And we're not the only three in North Carolina that have these resiliency efforts going on. New Hanover County and other counties also have them. So it's all about trying to create a response to trauma. And when you think about our adversity that we've gone through, most recently, we can look at Western North Carolina and see what happened during Helene. Well, we can also look back in our history, see what happened with Matthew, what happened with Florence, and what happened with other storms. And these are in addition to the trauma that we are experiencing every day on a regular basis.
Yeah, resilience and community resilience, that's kind of a new word, isn't it? I mean, we haven't really focused so much on that in years past.
And we'd love to bring more attention to that. And we do have a coalition, and we enlist individuals in our community and organizations to participate in that, because it goes real deep. How are we showing up in our workplaces? What are we doing for the employees, or what are we doing with regard to the customers that we meet every day? How do we show up for them and acknowledge that they may be experiencing some trauma even as they're coming into our space? And how do we show up for them?
And there's a lot of it out there too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that resiliency is all about, all these things happen to everybody to an extent.
Yes.
So resiliency is all about how do we bounce back when times are hard, when life gets difficult. And we know that creating positive childhood experiences is something that can help with that. And that can be just, do you have a mentor to go to that you can confide in? So Dr. Beatty and Miss Sherry Baldwin go out and they will educate on those positive childhood experiences, in addition to telling you what the ACEs are and what resilience is. We actually work to educate people on how to build that resiliency as well.
Yes.
That's perfect. That's exactly what they need. Anything else you all like to share about the partnership? Because you got a lot going on.
What about Rudolph?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Go ahead and talk about our affiliation with PBS.
Yeah, so we have an affiliation with PBS now, PBS Kids North Carolina. It is, their station is called Rudel. So we have a Rudel ambassador. Her name is Jennifer Stringfield. She's part of our parent advisory committee. And she goes out in the community and educates families about PBS and all of the various services that are offered there. And you want the Discovery Center?
Yes, we recently received a Discovery Center that is a fixture in our lending library. So we do have that at the ELF, and families can come by and use the resources that are there. And since Kayla mentioned our Rudel Ambassador being part of our Parent Advisory Committee, that is something that's really near and dear to our hearts as well. It's an opportunity for us to help facilitate family engagement and leadership. So we're calling parents to come in and learn how they can be advocates for their children, advocates for other children, and to be able to go into even boardrooms and participate in the decision making for their local community. So we're excited about that.
Great. Well, you ladies have tons of things going on.
Yes. Oh, and one more thing, they have a community garden.
Oh, there's so much going
We're
on.
running out of time. Yes.
That's good. A community garden.
They
Yes.
have a community garden. It is outside of the hospital. It's in partnership
yes.
with the
Okay.
hospital and
Yes, we've seen
the
that.
NC Extension Center.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we are so glad that y'all are here, and we're so glad that you're there doing that wonderful work. And we appreciate you coming today and sharing with us. And thank you for being with us today as we share all things happening in Columbus County. We hope to see you next time.